Good evening, everybody. Mike from Under the Carolina Sky. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you're all doing well. The first thing that I would like to do tonight is I want to thank all of my new subscribers. Man, you guys are just awesome. And especially those that have just gotten on board in the last day or two. And I want to send a special shout out to my buddy Tony out in Texas from Bluecollar Backcountry. Bluecollar Backcountry is a great channel. I've really enjoyed Tony's videos over this past year, and just love to watch him. And man, what a great unboxing that he did from that giveaway. And I really appreciate it, Tony. You're a great guy, and I care very much for you and your wife, and I just appreciate you so much. But if you've just joined me in the last couple of days, a very special thank you to you. And also wanted to mention to everybody that I do have a Facebook page. As a reminder, it is also called Under the Carolina Sky, so you can check that out on Facebook, and I will post many of the videos on there and a few other things. And also there are channel stickers that are available. These are free. All you have to do is just drop me a note on my Facebook page and just get me your address somehow, and I'll send you a couple of these. And these are small. I specifically designed them to be used on the Altoid tins so that you could use them on there for your little fire starting kits if you want to, or fishing kits, or whatever. So YouTube channel stickers are available, and you can get those from me just by asking. Okay, so thank you very much, and I'll be glad to send that out to you. So for tonight, very special video. This is my entire cook kit, and I wanted to break it down for you and show you my cook kit. I've got everything in here that I need right now to make a cup of coffee except water. And I use this for everything when I'm backpacking. It's so lightweight. In fact, let me go ahead and get a can out here. Got a can of water here, just a can of lime water. I like the sparkling lime water, no calories. My cook kit weighs complete about the same as this 12-ounce can of drink. Actually, maybe an ounce or two less. I'm guessing somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10.5 to 11 ounces for everything in this cook kit. And it's just a great little kit. I love it, and I'm just going to give you the breakdown on the whole thing. So let's go ahead and get started. On the outside, the pouch that I keep it in, if you've watched my video called Holy Shorts, where I cut the shorts up and made a bunch of holes in them and cut the pockets off, these are the pockets that I took off of one pair of shorts. I got these this pair of shorts at Goodwill, and I cut this pocket off, and it just has a couple of snaps in it. The other pocket I use for my other canteen kit, for my military style canteen kit, and the canteen water bottle fits in here. I cut a hole in it, and it fits in there just fine. So anyway, my whole cook kit's right in here. So this is the pouch, and there's a little extra room in here, actually quite a bit of extra room, so I could put extra things in here if I needed to. Let's get the can again, and I'll show you how much room I got. So see there, I could actually fit that in there too, so there's plenty of room. If I wanted to carry more items in there, I could. So let me go ahead and get this out. On the outside, you will notice that I have made out of Reflectix a little koozie to hold it, and I don't use the koozie very often. If I'm cooking a meal in the pot and I want my meal to rehydrate in the pot and it's cold outside, I will use this from time to time. Most of the time though, I'm going to be eating my meals out of a bag, or a Mountain House meal bag of some type or something, like that. And I have been known to put a liner inside of my pot and eat my meals in the pot that way, so I don't have to clean, because I don't like to do dishes, guys. I mean, who does? I do it, but I'd really rather not. But this is a nice little cozy that I made. I made a little top for it, and my son was going to throw away a sun visor that he had on the inside of his car, and I just picked it out of the trash and cut it up with a pair of scissors, and made this little handle on top out of some duct tape, reflective style duct tape. So there it is. He had the camo style in there. So this is the top. This is the lid for my cook kit, for my cook pot, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. Okay. Now inside, let's go ahead and slide this out. Here's the bottom of the koozie. I'll set that down over there. Now the specs on my pot. My pot is just a simple Imusa 10 centimeter aluminum pot. And man, I love this thing. It doesn't weigh anything by itself, but it is just an awesome, awesome little pot. So let's just start from the top, and I'll start pulling stuff out of here. Inside of this, the first thing I have is one coffee. This is my favorite instant coffee out on the trail, a little Cafe Bustelo. I like it. It's good stuff. I have 1 ounce of fuel. I use the HEET, H-E-E-T, 1 ounce of fuel that I keep in there. I have a mini Bic lighter. This little mini Bic is great. You can get lots of starts out of that. It's just really awesome. I also started carrying a fire steel with me, a ferro rod, ferrocerium rod with me, and I like this a lot, and I'm probably going to start using this more. It's just 1 spark, and man, this little stove is lit. So just an idea there, but I do like to have more than one way to light a fire, of course. I always carry about 3 or 4 different ways, actually, sometimes 5. I've got matches, I've got different types of matches, I've got a lighter, I've got the fire steel, and I also carry a fire glass with me too as well. The next thing that I'll take out is my stove. I always keep my stove in this little tiny plastic bag. It's just a little Ziploc bag here, just to, you know, keep the dirt and the oils out of my coffee cup. So we'll just set that aside. This is my stove. Fancy Feast cat food can stove. And we're going to talk more about this in just a little bit, because I'm actually going to show you guys how to build this stove. It's so simple, it's inexpensive. The stove only weighs 1 ounce. Fantastic stove. I can boil 2 to 2.5 cups of water with just 1 ounce of fuel on this little stove. And this is a little simmer ring that I also have for it. This is just simply another Fancy Feast cat food can top that was cut off and holes punched in it. And if I place that over the top of it like so, it will slow down the heat, and I can cook popcorn and things, you know, like that if I just want it just to simmer. So anyway, we'll talk more about that later too. That's the stove, simmer ring. Looking deeper down inside the pot, this is my most favorite of all coffee cups. My Stanley green cup coffee cup. Those of you that know what this is, know you love them. Set that aside. The next thing that I'll take out of my cook pot is my windscreen. This is my little windscreen. Just a simple piece of tin. This was from the dollar store. It was one of those like a cookie sheet or something, like about 1 inch high, and I think I got 3 of them for $1. And it just, this is still the same one. I rounded off the corners, you know, so that it wouldn't be sharp, and that just rolls up and just slides right down inside there, and it doesn't take up any room at all. So I'll take the windscreen out. Next thing I have down in here is a piece of silicone, and this was a silicone pot holder that I cut down extra small and left the hole in it. And I use this when my pot gets warm. I can just grab hold of it like this, and I can pull it off of my stove, and it's not gonna burn my fingers. I also use it sometimes. I will set it down on a log or on a piece of wood or whatever to set my pot on so that it doesn't burn it. The last thing inside is another piece of tin foil, heavy duty tin foil, that I cut from the same cookie sheet. And this is just like a little barrier that I will use, and I'll set that down on the ground or, you know, wherever, and then I'll set my little pot right on top of that when I go to light it. That's just for extra precaution. But anyway, that's the whole cook kit. That's everything. Everything fits right there. This is my stove. I'll take the pot, set the pot on top of the stove. I'll set my lid on there, of course, after I put my water in there. And if the wind is blowing, I will take my little windscreen and I'll wrap it right around there like so. And man, it's just an awesome outfit. I love it. And, you know, like I said, the whole thing weighs less than 12 ounces. I don't have a scale, or I'd weigh it for you, but I promise you it doesn't weigh anything more than this 12-ounce can drink. Probably less. So anyway, that's the shakedown on the cook kit. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And what I'm going to do next is go ahead and break down my stove, and I'm going to make a brand new stove and show you guys how to make these little stoves in my next video. So I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want a channel sticker, let me know. Send me a message and with your address and your name, and I'll get you a couple of them stickers right out. Appreciate all of you. God bless. Have a great night.